Hi, my name's Andrew and this is my wife Megan, and this is our story of how we found out we were having a baby and how we told our family. So my family goes on a family vacation every year in September and to the Outer Banks. So in 2019, while we were at the Outer Banks on that vacation, I proposed to Megan, and in 2020 was the year we found out that we were having a baby.
So we stayed at the beach for 2 weeks, and the first week that we were there, I felt a little bit weird, not too sick or anything. I was just really tired. So I thought, well, maybe I'm getting mono again. I didn't know what was going on. And for some reason, I took one pregnancy test with me on the trip, and I tested and it was negative. It would have been too early to tell anyway. So we just waited until the next week, and I had another test that we picked up, I think, that week, just to make sure. And a clear line appeared on it, and I wasn't quite sure what that meant because it was supposed to be 2 solid blue lines. And there was 1 solid blue line. See, I got it.
So there was 1 solid blue line and one you could squint your eyes and maybe tell it was there, and I was kind of like, no.
It was a line, but it wasn't blue. So I texted my friend and she said, well, it could be a faulty test or it could just be an evaporation line. Just wait a few more days and test again. But we couldn't wait a few more days.
We couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait. So the next morning I tested again and it was negative. So I cried. We threw it away. And then Andrew went upstairs to get breakfast. I just had a little feeling in me to pull it back out of the trash can a couple minutes later, and this time when I looked, there were 2 lines. So I texted Andrew and I said, hey, you need to come down here and look at this, and he still didn't believe me. Yeah.
It was definitely more clear to see than the first one you took.
Still very faint. And that was a 2-pack, so I tested again later that evening.
I felt like you tested every day pretty much because you just didn't believe it.
I took a total of 8 tests. So it was a little bit of overkill. But yeah, the line just kept getting darker and darker, and I think he finally believed that we were expecting. Then we had to figure out when and how we wanted to tell our family.
It was close to the last day.
Yeah, it was close to the last day. We had some more family come in, and they were all at the beach house with us.
It was kind of hard to figure out when everyone would be at the same place.
Yeah.
At the same time.
So we all went shopping together.
Oh yeah.
All of his sisters, my brother, there were just a bunch of us shopping, and everyone was just staying in the store where the onesie was. And so I finally got everyone to leave, and I just went back in and I got the onesie quick.
Yeah, so we had to sneak that home, and then it was a matter of figuring out when everyone was going to be in the same room together. And so I guess we decided like breakfast time was usually when everyone was there at the same time.
Yeah.
But it was really tricky to get fine because some people would come in, and then some people were done eating breakfast, so they'd go back downstairs, and we're like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work.
We did tell one of his sisters beforehand so she could kind of help us plan and get everyone together, and film it.
So finally, everyone was there, and it was just like, okay, we're gonna do this. Like, it was kind of awkward to be like, hey, we have an announcement.
Well, that's not what we did.
But did we do that?
We said we have a gift for Mom and Dad.
Oh.
Which was kind of random, and I'm sure everyone knew at that moment. But we just put the onesie and a pregnancy test in a little Life is Good bag and handed it to them, and they opened it, and we have that clip, so.
Yeah, we can play their reaction.
Oh, I love that store.
You're outside. You might.
What? Really?
What is it?
Dun, da, da, da.
It's a little frozen. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations.
Oh, and you're not supposed to tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
I have an appointment with
Way to go, Andrew.
It's on the phone. And then I have
I feel like most of my siblings' reaction was kind of like, for real? Like, it was like...
It was kind of a shock to everyone.
It was not really
including
expected.
us.
Yeah. And I remember just feeling like, what does everyone think? Because like it was a surprise for us, and it was definitely a surprise for them. But I think as it sunk in, then they were like excited.
So then we had to wait several more days till we went home to tell my family. And I could not wait, so I just said, okay, we're gonna go see them the night we get home. And that I had told my mom, oh, I feel really sick and weird. And so she already knew right away that I was pregnant, but she didn't tell me. So when we got to their house, we did the same exact thing for them.
Put a clip of that in there?
I think we might have a clip of that.
Yeah. What's that mean? You're gonna have a baby. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Also, my one sister was at college, so we got to FaceTime her and tell her while we were still at the beach. And then she got to be there through FaceTime again when we told our family. So they were kind of suspicious because
Yeah.
we showed up late at night and we were FaceTiming my sister, so
Pretty
they knew
obvious.
something was coming. So I'm currently 19 weeks and a few days along, and next Monday, so the 18th, we have our anatomy scan and we'll get to find out the gender. And I think we're planning on having them write it down on an envelope, and then his sister will look at it and give us a confetti cannon, and then that night with our family we'll find out if it's a boy or a girl.
Then we'll probably film that and put it on YouTube here, so
Yeah.
stay tuned. So that's our story. Thanks for watching, and this is our new channel. This is going to be our first video on this channel, which is going to be kind of just our more personal family life and videos like this. So if you like videos like this, think about subscribing, and if you enjoyed, give it a like, and all that YouTube stuff.
I'll say it since you just did a whole pile of talking.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
That's a lot of good stuff to work with right there. I hope it was recording.
Oh man. I feel like we had to have forgotten something, but maybe not.
That's it. That's the video.
That's it.